Hi, welcome to Two Questions Per Day series. Now we'll read about an important question that is of 5 marks which came in 2025, that is last year's question paper. Social. Hi, welcome to Two Questions Per Day series. Now we'll which came in 2025, that is. So the question is, the consequences of environmental degradation do not respect national and state boundaries. Examine the statement in context of sustainability of development. So the answer would be
What is sustainability?
sustainability is
It will sustain
will sustain
for a long time.
for a long time.
So what will sustain for a long time? Or earth will sustain for a long time. Sun will sustain for a long time. Panchabhuta will sustain for a long time. It can sustain for a long time without any interruption. Is sustainability, right?
Yes.
So what is the question asked?
The consequences of environmental degradation.
Environmental degradation. What happens? Panchabhuta will be degraded, right? Our environment will be degraded. So environment means what are surroundings, trees and other nature, our routine, seasons, everything is disturbed, right? In a summer you will get a rain, and in a rainy season you will have a summer feeling. You will have a lot of disturbances of the environment, and you have pollution, you have a lot of problems. So these are all environmental degradation. Then what is that environmental degradation? Question is what?
Do not respect national and state boundaries. Examine the statement.
National?
National and state boundaries. Examine the statement in context of sustainability of development.
Yes.
So,
National and it is not about a national or state, it is about a universal problem. So examine this. Okay. Examine. Whenever a question comes with examine, we need to go through all areas of that. Present with that answer whatever possible.
yes, environmental degradation transcends national and state boundaries, affecting ecosystems and human populations globally. Issues like deforestation, pollution, and climate change have widespread pollution and
Pollution
climate.
is water pollution, air pollution, all are pollutions which are not natural, which are polluted by chemicals, which are polluted by some unwanted elements, problematic things. Soap mixing with water is not a pollution. Water pollution. Calling the river is example. Keep water clean, right?
Leading to rising temperature, uneven weather patterns, and loss of biodiversity.
Leading to rising temperature.
These have been on a rise globally in recent years, rising concerns for coordinated actions. Sustainable development aims to balance economic growth with judicious of resources to ensure their availability of future generations. International cooperation is necessary as problems like air and water pollution transcend borders. For example, deforestation in one country can contribute to global deforestation in one country can contribute to global climate change, affecting others, mainly coastal countries impacted by melting glaciers. Sustainable policies such as shift to renewable energy, afforestation, and strict environmental regulations are essential to mitigate these effects. Without
For
a
example,
collaborative
suppose something happens in Himalaya that will affect water flow in Pakistan. Something happens in Arabian Sea, it may affect all Iran, Iraq, all water border of Arabian Sea, African countries, everywhere it will be affected. A spill of a oil in there in that Arabian Sea will affect all the countries. So it is not border. It is not about a border. It is about across all countries. Suppose deforestation occurs in Madhya Pradesh may affect birds flying over to other countries. Birds may take their direction. Then the deforestation there may be stopping the birds flying out to other country, and there they may be putting the seed. We don't know what is happening because of birds migration. Bird migration will be changed. Birds migration changes, so your flora fauna will change everywhere. So across countries it will be affected. It is not about a one country effect. It is effect of total global. One area, it is suppose in US recently very big fire came in their forest, but that is affecting other cross sea area. These are all effects which are possible globally. One area effect is not to be looked at one country problem. It should be looked at global problem.
sustainable policies such as shift to renewable energy, afforestation, and strict environmental regulations are essential to mitigate these effects without a without a collaborative global approach. Individual efforts may prove inefficient. The need this is the the need for coordinated action across nations to achieve sustainable development through technology sharing, financial aid, and setting aside blames to reflect collective actions to combat the challenge. That's all for today's video. Thank you and have a nice day.